even though the initial inquiry with Shannon was kind of along the lines of, how do we do a better job itemizing the expenses? One of the things he touched on is, I think for us, freight expense obviously probably is our second biggest expense behind HR costs. And Shannon may be able to break this down into different pieces. But to me, there's a front end piece that is a choice of carrier, that it's a front end interface that the people in our warehouse, that when they're shipping this, whether it's common carrier or parcel, are using. And part of that is to work with Shannon's team to make sure that that interface is an interface that they can handle, to make sure that the changes that happen with carriers in terms of accessorials that we need and things like that are available. We've talked a lot here about sort of how we've used it to analyze and affect the strategy of the business, which I think is a big part of it, and maybe the reason we had the first conversation. What we found was the front end choice of carrier, the audit, some of the rate shop stuff, things like that have been really valuable, I think, for people that are charged with sort of executing that part of the business. In the middle of it is sort of us being able to do this audit and freight pay to make sure it facilitates that without us assigning people in accounting to do that. So that was a conscious choice that we made. It says, hey, this is going to be a person that we're not going to have here on staff. We're going to use this where RateLinx is concerned. And so for us, it is sort of that integration. And again, Shannon's team working with our accountants to make sure that the way that we code these things is a big part of how the system is configured as well. And then to me, the third big part of that is the way that we're using it to sort of analyze the expenses. Even though we've kind of talked here about our thought process with getting it as part of our business intelligence and our analysis, if you were to probably talk to somebody in the warehouse here, they would talk about using the software front end to be able to get ready to do a parcel shipment or to look up a common carrier choice. If you were to talk to people here about the accounting side of it, they would talk about the freight audit and pay piece. And then for us, sort of, on the management side or trying to analyze the profitability, we'd be able to talk about the work of all of those people and sort of caring about this and being able to be accurate and match these costs up is sort of really what's unlocked our ability to sort of look at it from a profitability standpoint. That's kind of the way I'd break it down.